What you doing?
I'm just looking to see what you can see. Just moving my hands over.
So now you're ready?
Yeah.
Hello, Americans. Another friends and subscribers around the world. So, thought we'd start off this. You know, depends on how many stories we tell. It could be the whole video. But, wanted to start this video off. I guess I can get my knife rolls out of there. Is that what you were looking at?
Yeah, I was looking to see what...
And postcards.
I had on our table.
Start this off with a package that we got. Actually, my reel. You know, I got lots of Cajun brothers out there, you know, down south. But this package is actually from my blood cousin down in Louisiana. Lester, and I don't know if you want to open it or should I tell the story? I'll do it. Have I done that before?
Yes.
Oh, we did go over about how we found the Lester and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go. Should I do a quick one?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. We're timing this. What is quick?
Yeah. Well, you know my story.
Yeah. I'll sit back and relax.
Okay. Well, Lester. If you go back my videos, you can get details. I'll try to skim over it pretty fast. But starts off with forever. My father. You know, when I was, you know, my grandpa raised me, but when I'd go see my father and stuff, he, you know, would tell me about our Cajun blood and all this, and that, you know, that his thing compared to after finding the family is basically my grandpa was stolen, is what the family always said, and kidnapped. Basically. Yeah. But it was during the Depression years before adoption and all that, you know. And long story short, anyway, my grandpa ended up getting taken to a preacher, a Pentecostal preacher that went around and had set up the tents, you know all the
preacher, arbor.
Yeah,
there was a name for it.
Yeah, they'd set up the tents, then they'd build a church, and then they'd move on. And then my grandpa's sister was taken to a convent, you know, and they said that we can take the girl, but we can't take the boys. So what had happened is my great-grandma and great-grandpa, my great-grandpa had passed away and during the Depression, and so my great-grandma trying to, you know, figure out what she was going to do, you know, in the
32.
It was 1932.
32.
So she went out and you know, went to this convent. They took the girl, and then she had to find somebody, and the convent hooked her up with this pastor. Mm-hmm. And so they went there, and the pastor could never, I don't think they could ever have children of their own or whatever. So when they ended up with my grandpa, you know, and they did the church and stuff like that, and
didn't want to give him back.
Yeah, didn't want to give him back, and then they moved on, you know, and this is the 30s when you couldn't really find people. So when my great-grandma went, she went and got the daughter, my grandpa's sister, and went to get my grandpa, and they were gone forever and never did find them.
Yeah, and how'd we find all this out?
And how, yeah, you're trying to rush me along here. I can get into, I mean, it's a cool, man, it should be a book. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah. So, okay, so I was trying to shorten it up, man. I was getting all involved. I was flashing back to 1930s. So anyway, so long story short, is for years my father had tried to find out stuff and, you know, never could find out, and he knew that, you know, kind of what the name sounded like, and he always said it sounds something like Villeneuve or something like that, and you know, Cajun, French. And so, man, me and Kitty over the years and stuff, and you know, we'd get on once the internet came, would search, and I'd try to find stuff and all that. And Kitty one time, probably, what was it, 7 years ago now? 7 or 8 years?
2010.
So 2000, yeah, so 8 years ago. Miss Kitty's all, well, babe, we should put, this is after I had actually got some more information from my father, and some more information from my father, and, you know, so we knew Gonzales, we knew the, you know, general area. So then Miss Kitty comes up with, babe, we should put a Craigslist ad down in Louisiana down there in the area and see if anybody gets back to us. So I'm like, wow, that's a brilliant idea. So we put together a Craigslist ad, put it down, you know, down in there, and lo and behold, I don't know how long it was. It wasn't all that long. A guy contacts us and tells us that he had asked around. That he was headed over for Easter.
Easter dinner.
Easter dinner. And like I said, I've told this story before, so if you watch, but all you new people, it's a pretty cool thing to share.
Yeah.
I lost train of thought. Oh, so he says, I don't know of anybody by the name, because we gave him his name and stuff, but I'm going to an Easter dinner, so I'll ask the elders, the older people, if they know of anything. And so he goes and asks them and emails us back and says, no, they didn't know of anybody by that name, but they're going to get Lester, they're going to give Lester the information because he's into the genealogy stuff, so they're going to give the information to him and see what he can find out. So a little time goes by, and Lester sends us an email, and he says, then I just got this information, and I'm going to, see what I can do or whatever. And so we kind of emailed back and forth with him, and then that's when the oil rig blew up. And Lester was actually out on the one beyond it, and we're like, oh man, and we didn't hear from him for a little while. We emailed to make sure he was okay and all that, because we knew he was, that's what he did for a living. And he emailed us, and he's all, well, this is after a little while after. He's all, well, because they'd shut them all down. He's all, well, I got nothing but some time on my hands, so I'm going to go run around and see what I can find out. And this is just a guy from Craigslist at this point, and he goes out, and man, he starts traveling all over in his car, man, traveling around. He goes to old cemeteries and just all over the place, and starts talking. I mean, just he's just amazing, man. He went and did all this, and went around and contacts us and say, I haven't found out everything yet, but he did find out some information, and laughing, we're actually, by this point, we're talking to him on the phone. And by this thing, he's all, you never know, we could be cousins. Well, as it turns out, his dad and my grandpa's dad were brothers. And he ended up tracking it all down and finding out everything, and, man, contacted us with all our other cousins down south.
He actually found the handwritten... it wasn't really an adoption, because adoption wasn't in place then, but it was basically the family taking.
Right, and then 2 years ago, I got my packet. 2 years ago, he showed up here. He came up and stopped by and visited us for the day.
Him and Frida.
It was great and wonderful. And then went up and seen my father and stuff and aunt, and man, they had a great time, and man, we loved seeing them. I'm hoping to go down and see them down there. But anyway, so there's my short version. So anyway, so he sent us. I did send him a box of Idaho Spuds one time too.
You got a knife I can use?
Which Idaho Spuds is a candy bar, if you don't know what that is.
They're really good.
So we kind of know what this is. Some of it anyway. It's goodies.
Well, you got quiet. What happened?
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. You want me to start another story?
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Packing material. Ooh, yum.
All right.
Looky there.
Ooh, coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, dark roast signature blend. Sweet.
Now this one.
Did he bring us some of this when he came up here?
No, I don't think we've ever had community. He was telling me one of these has chicory. So this one is a dark roast.
Oh, he sent us.
Yeah, and this one is the chicory.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Les.
Yeah, thank you, Les.
So awesome.
We love our coffee.
Oh, my coffee.
And, of course, you can't have...
Yeah, gotta have some
care package without jambalaya.
Yes, it's good, too.
Jambalaya mix. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, sir.
Guys.
That's awesome. Oh, yes, Frida. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Yum.
Awesome.
You get that for dinner tonight, baby.
I'm gonna make me a pot of this right now.
Yeah, you can do the chicory?
See you later.
Yeah,
yeah, I've been wanting to try it. Then the other thing we thought we'd do, since we're getting close to that 11,000, better let you do it. I'll rip it all up.
Yeah, you'll rip it all up. I might need scissors.
Ooh, lunch. These are the handy dandy Handy dandy mix. But the other thing we thought we'd do, since we were sitting down to do this here, is we'd show, because we're getting close to that 11,000 when we're going to draw for a Hillbilly Whittler.
Nice.
Oh, you got that's the dark roast.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
But
you handed me the
I want to
chicory.
smell it too.
Now let me zip that up.
Dude.
That smells good, doesn't it?
But anyway, yeah, so we're just doing our own thing here, man. We
The sun's
are getting
so
close
that,
to the 11,000. Wow, you see that sun? I didn't even turn that light on my face. Might be dark. Don't need it now.
Don't need it now.
And this is all the postcards.
That was it. That was it for the sun for the day.
It was 40 degrees this morning. We got up. Let's see if this helps here. So we got a handful of postcards here. I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 or 12. So not a lot of postcards in. You still got, I think we're at...
Which improves your chances of winning.
Yes. And I think we're at 10,000. What are we at? 10,930 or something. So we still have, you know...
But that smells real nice, too.
65. Oh, yeah. I want to try some of that, like now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So, get your postcards in, because you still got... And if not, then it'll go in for the
next one.
Yeah, if we do reach the drawing, so make sure you send your postcards in.
We really enjoy doing
I love seeing them all, and I like showing them too, you know, just to share and get your name out there. Now this one, man, it is.
We've
this
had
thing
some
is
really
just
neat
yeah, man,
postcards.
I love postcards. Look at this, man. This one is copper. You know, and of course, look, see the old gold miner. It's kind of hard to see on screen. The old gold miner pulling his mule, and it's a postcard. That is so awesome. Let Miss Kitty read it so I can get my glasses on.
I love your YouTube. Please pick me, Patricia.
Patricia.
She is from Colorado. Let's do that again, because you showed the back of this. And it has her telephone number on it.
Oh, really? I did show the back of it?
Yes, you did.
Well, I'll just cut that part out.
Okay, we're just going to... So that little clip
We're not showing your phone number.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
And then we've got, that's why I should just hand these to you, an Idaho postcard.
Yeah, this is actually Idaho, the total solar eclipse, which was absolutely amazing. That I feel blessed that I got to witness that. And this is Marcia. She's out of Canyon County down.
She's the one that sent us the potato?
She's the one that sent us the potato.
Okay, we tried to grow that potato.
Yeah.
And man, it got, yeah, they put, you know, they spray those things, and I was really hoping that one would take, but it ended up, and it got nasty.
Yeah.
So the potato didn't end up.
It went bye-bye.
I was bummed. I was bummed. And here's one of the ones I always like. These are always pretty funny too. Yeah. That's just a chunk of cardboard cut, and it works.
Yeah, works good. Just wanted to say that I like the looks of your railroad spike knives. Merry Christmas. Reverend Dan Frazier. And he is from... I cannot read the postage. So he is...
We'd have to have, if he wins, we'll have to have you contact us.
Yep.
And then,
actually, this came in. Oh no, it didn't. I was going to say it came in an envelope.
Do you know which one did? Usually, you keep the envelope with it, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I know we did.
Yeah.
So we got to discuss all this stuff as we're going. And then this one, New York. Let's see that one.
From Patricia and Jimmy Fox.
From New York.
Yeah. If you're ever in our neck of the woods, our door is open. God bless you and your family. Thank you, guys. I like that. David B.
Yep. Old Dave, Long Beach, California.
California, yay.
My old buddy. My old buddy.
It says California, but he sent this from Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's having too much
He's a traveling man.
Yeah, he's having too much dang fun down there, if you ask me.
That's Marcia also.
Okay, that's the one.
Yeah, that's really fun. So I don't know if you can be able to see this. I've seen this.
See the two nuns? Yeah, the two nuns.
It's better to give than to receive.
Yeah.
They're throwing snowballs at each other.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Good old don't mess with Texas.
That's from Linda. Linda, greetings from Texas. Hope all is well with you and yours.
No, did you ever hear? I never heard from Linda Yearman.
No.
Did she get her knife?
I'm sure she did.
I never heard nothing from her.
She did.
That's not like her. And then just another one. I'm not going to turn it because it's got their thing from Chester. Just a card to get in the drawing, and that's all you need.
Yep, that's all you need. Chester,
but I do like my postcards,
Chester in
man.
Pennsylvania.
Especially when they send me these old ones and copper ones, and I love that. And this one, or a handmade one. Look at that one. Hand painted.
I know,
Hello.
hand painted. Yep, and he actually, this is, that's Reverend Dan Fraser.
Oh, okay, so that one
that's
went
what
together.
I was thinking.
Oh, so
because
he's trying
this
to
one
get...
came in an envelope.
Okay, so he's trying
This
to
one
get
came
in two.
Yeah, so that first one was, that's
And you
okay.
can send more than one postcard, man.
Hello from Monticello. I think that's Maine. I want to thank you for a chance to win a cool knife. Praying for your family. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Reverend Dan.
Cool. And this one's pretty dang
mail.
cute. I got it close with the little mice taking a bath in the sink. Excuse me.
And that is, Jeff Richardson from Beachley.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of...
Blanchie, Oregon. Another neighbor of ours.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 10.
10.
It's only 10 in this drawing. Your odds are pretty dang good.
Yep.
You know, that last one, man, we had well over 100, you know, in the big drawing.
Yep.
So, man, make sure you send your postcards, and every time that, is that the box for them?
That's what my treats came in. Yeah.
So, make sure you get your postcards in. The address is down below, the P.O. box. Make sure and get them in because, like I said, as soon as we do this drawing, then we'll be going for the 12,000. When we hit 12,000, we'll do another drawing for what knife that'll be. This one's going to be, or something else that comes along or whatever. But so as soon as we hit 11,000, we'll do the drawing for a raven beak. And I think this video turned out to be long enough, so this is all you get today. So good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to go try some of this coffee now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.